Ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Perfect Cherry Blossom. In this episode we're attacking stage 4. This stage is a very long and very hard stage with a sort of easy-ish boss, thankfully. Before we start, I just have a look at my lives and bombs, and you'll notice that I had to start the game again, basically because I had to restart my computer because it started acting weirdly last time. I haven't managed to play properly at all through the first 3 stages, and here I am with almost 2 full lives less than in the previous video. Let's hope it works out. Stage 4. The capital city of flowers or something. This is really the part of Perfect Cherry Blossom which I don't like at all. It's just hard and memorization based. And here I have a useless border. Oh well. Memorizing stuff is useful in this stage. Here, for example, there's a route which works quite well. Start from on the top left, then go to the bottom left, and then move to the right. And now for the fun part. For the extremely annoying part of the stage which I completely forgot about, and which I messed up because I wasn't concentrating. Great. One thing about this stage is that there's lots and lots and lots of point items in it. Here I'm bombing liberally because I just want to get those points. Might be a mistake, but here I am. This part, remember that the things shoot in your direction when you kill them. So a little streaming makes it extremely easy. Then you're better off just not shooting at all, and it becomes easy streaming. Sure, you're missing out on a few point items, which means maybe a life at the end, but I still do it. It's just not worth the risk. There, and now you come to the mid-boss, Lily White. Here she comes. She's a fairy whose special power is announcing the coming of spring. She does that by showering you with Danmaku. Yeah. Don't ask why. And just pray. Yeah, I didn't pray enough apparently. Also remember that the red arrows are aimed straight at you, so you can just stream them like I did. This is the extremely annoying part where you have to shoot at some enemies and you can't shoot at some others. I hate this part. And like I said, there's lots and lots of items too. Anyway, now it's gone, and it's more of those strong fairies who drop lots of items and which you have to kill very fast. There we go. Good. Yeah. Quite happy with that. Now, time for some streaming. Whoa. Didn't really need that bomb, but I was scared. Yeah, so the fast shots are aimed at you while the arrow types are not. So streaming works pretty well. I like doing it the way I'm doing it right now. Top left, bottom left, and middle. Death Fairy. Just go at the bottom go at the bottom left in the middle, and then it's not too hard. Wow. difficulty of this stage makes it quite hard to talk at the same time. But it's over, and I think I did sort of alright. Now for the boss. So as usual, the boss is different depending on which character you're playing with. Boss is actually 3 characters, the Prism River Sisters. The one we're seeing here is the one who plays the keyboard or piano, Lyrica, and the other 2 are going to come soon. You've got Lunasa, whatever, the black one who plays the violin, and the white one is Merlin, who plays the trumpet. We're going to fight with Lyrica for a while, and then the other 2 are going to come back. So let's just start. Lyrica is definitely the easiest one, which is really fortunate. Unlike, say, the Patchouli fight in the previous game, which was definitely the hardest one for our Marissa here. Lanes, choose your lane and stay in it and avoid the other one. This is basic streaming, really. Well, the red stuff is streaming and the blue stuff is just sort of static. Well, yeah, you could say static actually. Right. Good. First spell card, Live Poltergeist. Whichever character you hit the most in this attack will be the one which you face later on. I recommend Lyrica again, though I sort of messed up here and didn't stay under her. Fine. Another non-spell, sort of like the previous one, just maybe a bit scarier, but not really harder at all. Just read the blue stuff in time. So something interesting about this fight is that it shows that Zoom did his research. So here we have a spell card called Bösendorfer Spirit Performance. And Bösendorfer is actually a brand of pianos, which makes sense since we're playing against the pianist. And I failed. Great. The other 2 also have cards named after a brand of their instrument. Now these last 2 attacks aren't necessarily hard, but test your reading skills. You have to read stuff in advance and make sure you don't get walled, and really have a look quite high above your hitbox. And last attack, Concerto Grosso. For those who don't know, Concerto Grosso is some kind of music played by, say, a big chamber ensemble where sort of everyone has a solo at some point or another, which in some ways represent this quite well. My favorite, a very good Concerto Grosso, if you want to see the sort of stuff it is say Bach's 3rd Brandenburg Concerto. The first movement of it is just pure concentrated also. If you don't know about it, go and listen to it now. Oh well, that was very average playing on my end. What was that? 2 bombs, you can't say that 2 bombs is average. I would have wanted to capture Concerto Grosso. Well, that's it for this episode. Join me next time for Stage 5 and maybe the first half of Stage 6. Bye!